I used to drive home from work late at night, usually past midnight. It was a quiet stretch of road outside my small town. Most nights, I'd be lucky if I saw another set of headlights. One evening, a car pulled up behind me. It was a dark sedan, but its headlights looked unusually bright, almost blinding in my rearview mirror. I assumed the driver just wanted to pass me, but no matter how much I slowed down, they stayed right on my tail. About 10 minutes in, I started to get uneasy. I could make out the silhouette of someone in the driver's seat, sitting perfectly still. Too still. Most people would shift, raise a hand, maybe adjust the wheel, but this figure didn't move at all. I tried to wave them to pass me, but they didn't. They just stuck to my bumper, their headlights flooding my car. Finally, I reached a gas station. Relieved, I turned off the road and pulled into the bright parking lot. The car behind me slowed down, but didn't stop. It continued down the road and vanished into the night. I got out, still shaken, grabbed a coffee, and waited in the lot. About 20 minutes later, I got back on the road. Not even 5 minutes after driving, another pair of headlights appeared. Same brightness, same placement on my bumper. This time, I was certain it was the same car. I pulled off again, into a random diner parking lot. But this time, the sedan slowed down too. It didn't keep driving. It pulled to the side of the road across from me and just stopped. I sat in my car, frozen, staring across the empty lot. Nobody got out. Nobody rolled down a window. The car just sat there, engine off, in total darkness. I went inside the diner and told the worker about it, hoping they'd think I wasn't crazy. When we looked outside again a minute later, the car was gone. To this day, I still wonder what would have happened if I hadn't stopped. This happened back in 2011. I was driving through a long stretch of highway late at night. It was pouring rain, the kind that makes the road look like a sheet of black glass. Up ahead, I noticed a figure walking on the shoulder of the road. As my car approached, I realized it was a man, soaked from head to toe, holding his thumb out. I'm not stupid. I don't pick up hitchhikers. But something about him made me slow down and at least take a second look. His face looked unsettling. Wide grin, hollow eyes that seemed fixed on me even as I drove past. I shook it off and kept going. A few miles down the road, I nearly slammed on my brakes. Because on the shoulder, there he was again. The exact same man. Same drenched clothes, same grin, same gaze locked on my car. There was no way he could have gotten there before me. I was driving at highway speed. He had no car, and I hadn't passed a single road turn-off where he could have cut across. Now my heart was racing. I tried to convince myself that maybe they were twins, or my tired eyes were playing tricks on me in the rain. I kept driving, faster this time, desperate to put distance between me and that grin. But 5 minutes later, my stomach dropped. Up ahead, on the shoulder, stood the same man. This time, he was standing in the middle of the lane until I swerved at the last second, honking my horn. I didn't see him in my rearview mirror. No splash in the puddles. Nothing. Just empty highway. To this day, I still don't know how he appeared in those spots. And I don't think it was a real person at all. This story happened to my cousin and me when we were both 19. We were driving home after a friend's party on a quiet country road. No streetlights, no houses, just empty woods on both sides. It was around 2 a.m., and we hadn't seen another car for miles. Then, out of nowhere, a set of headlights appeared in the trees to our right. Not on the road, in the woods. I slowed down, confused, squinting at the lights. They were about 50 feet off the road, perfectly parallel to us, like a car was driving alongside but through the forest. We both stared, trying to make sense of it. It was definitely headlights, moving at the same speed as us. No bumps, no swerves, just steady, unnatural motion. I muttered, "That's not possible," and my cousin whispered, "Floor it." I hit the gas, pushing the car faster, but the lights in the woods kept up perfectly, following alongside us, completely smooth. After about 30 seconds of this nightmare, they suddenly vanished, gone in an instant, like someone flipped a switch. We were silent the rest of the drive home. The next morning, we went back during daylight to check it out. There was nothing but thick forest. No roads, no trails, not even enough space for a car to fit. We never found an explanation. And to this day, I can't shake the feeling that whatever was keeping pace with us wasn't a car at all.